Hey guys, Woody the Unexceptional Gamer. I'm here with the lovely Jackie.
Woohoo!
And this is not Wife Wednesday.
No, it's not.
No.
This is just Super Sunday.
Yeah, that'll work.
Because you had a Super Saturday.
I did.
Because you had a bromance.
You make it all gay like that. Not that there's anything wrong with that.
But it was definitely a little bromance going on.
Yes.
I think I saw you guys holding hands and skipping.
We did not. FPS Kyle came over on Friday, and he left just like an hour ago.
Yes.
And, it was cool. Like, it was nice. We recorded Painkiller already here at my house. Like, we were both here at the house. He was actually in a separate room, though. We just did it that way.
I know, and I thought it was kind of funny.
I thought we'd do it in the same room. We'd use one of my pimp mics, but apparently he wanted to use his crappy headphone mic.
Okay. He's got all his settings. He's probably all comfy.
Yeah, you know, he's got his setup, and he just did it on my Wi-Fi instead.
Okay.
But
plus there were all those toys in there.
Like that, it was cool, and like I've been thinking about it. Like I guess what I'm happiest is the comparison to what it would have been like had I been lazy bum. You know, he's like, hey, I'm a couple hours away. You know, should I stop by?
And you're like, sure.
Yeah, let's do this. And like yesterday was the big day. So let me see. We went go-kart racing.
Yes.
We went mini golfing.
Yes, miniature golfing.
We watched the UFC fights together at night.
And you did laser tag.
And we played laser tag.
You had lunch together, a little private, you know.
You're back to the gay thing, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Just the two of you having lunch. So while I was being, you know, mom and took the kids.
Oh,
to
we went to lunch with you
thing.
on Friday.
Yes, but it was not the same.
And Colin was there, but not Hope because she had school.
Yes, but no, it was definitely, you had a great time, and I don't begrudge you your good time. I just wish I had been with you.
Well, you enjoyed the magic that is us on Friday.
I did enjoy the magic that was you two on Friday. It was amazing. I got to actually meet FPS Kyle.
Yes.
It was my first time.
And I guess, like, so it was tying into, somehow in my head, this relates to the zombie event that's coming up on Saturday.
Because you got to do something.
Yeah.
On the weekend.
If we hadn't done anything, if I hadn't spent my weekend go-kart racing, laser tagging, and mini golfing and all that fun stuff, I don't know what I would have done. Or watched Netflix, played some Black Ops.
Gone to a craft fair.
Could be. That's what Jackie did. But because he was here, it was awesome. And it's like, so Saturday, if you guys don't know, I'm doing this subscriber meetup event. And
this coming Saturday.
Yeah, May 4th. And it's in Tracy, California.
Yes, but it's not just you, it's everybody. This is the first time like we've all been there. Anything together.
That's right. Jackie's coming,
so it's
Colin's
a family
coming,
event.
Hope is coming. And yeah, because the thing's real family friendly. And we're going to, there's going to be like real life zombies there. You know, they're
and
people
Airsoft.
in makeup. And Airsoft, and you'll be like killing each other and like grabbing supplies and whatever.
No real deaths involved in this.
No.
But it should be a really good time, and if you want to get out of the house, this is the like perfect event to do.
Yeah, and I'm looking forward. Like I'm gonna have a couple of good weekends in a row, and
we were talking about it because we were talking about like people will write you and say, "Hey, I want to be adopted," and that was like the big joke. And it's like that night we had Heather and her husband came over, Bill.
So Heather's
the agent.
My average-looking agent.
Yes, your awesome average-looking agent, and her husband, and Kyle.
And we were like playing with
Spooners.
Spooners, which is like a type of balance board. It looks like almost like a surfboard.
And you've seen Colin
Yeah,
do
you guys
it.
did. Colin did a video.
Stilts, because Colin has stilts. Hula hoops.
We had the balance board, like an Indo board. We had hula hoops cooking. UFC
it really was
on.
like a carnival fun house type thing.
I know. People are like, man, I wish you'd adopt me. I wish, you know, I would. And
sometimes we really do have a lot of fun.
It's like, yeah, you do wish you were here, dude. It was awesome.
When Hope has her friends over, we will have the Connects going, and we'll have all sorts of snacks and goodies. And this time we did. We had all sorts of donuts.
Yeah.
We had a lot of fun. We played Jenga.
We put together the airsoft. I have a fully automatic airsoft gun, and we were like playing with that thing.
Yeah, you shot Bill. In the tuchus.
I was aiming for the small of his back because you know your shirt's like kind of loose there. If airsoft hits you in loose clothing, it doesn't hurt even in a little bit. But apparently, I hit him right on the butt, and it came with plenty of pain.
It stung a little.
Stung a little, and
but he was fine with it, and he had a good time.
Yeah, he was a trooper. He didn't care.
Yeah, so we had a great, just a fun time, and like, we don't have that many get-togethers because Jack's not friendly.
I know.
So we muzzled him like a nice soft muzzle. And he was.
And he didn't kill anyone.
He didn't kill anyone, and he wasn't unhappy with the muzzle. He was unhappy with the guests.
Yeah. So we have 3 dogs. One is completely like friendly to
That's
strangers
Buddy.
and happy. The other's somewhere in between. She takes a bit to warm up. And then there's Jack, who spent the whole weekend. We were just hoping he didn't kill anyone.
Yes, and he seemed to warm up to Kyle
At
after
the very
a while.
end, yeah, toward the end.
But we still didn't take
We
the
never
muzzle
took
off.
the muzzle off. No, we don't trust him that much. But
No, we were concerned.
But it was an awesome weekend, and I'm psyched to
We
have.
had a great time. It really was. And Colin loved Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle's great with kids.
He
Kyle's
really
great
was.
with kids. I think Kyle would make a really good uncle.
You say that, but he was more concerned about Colin's safety with the sharp edges in the living room on the stilts than we were.
I hear you. I'm still thinking uncle at this point.
I think, well, at 27, yeah.
Yeah. But
well, you had
think-
hope at 27.
Earlier. Yeah,
You were 26, but I
yeah.
mean, you hope traveling around. They don't come out, at 10, running around, ready
Do
to
you think
hit
he
the...
has an inner parent ready to explode?
I think he would make a great dad.
Really?
I really do. I think that he doesn't realize he would.
Here's my game plan for FPS Kyle.
What?
Go another 10 years, doing his thing. At 37, lock in like a 27-year-old and marry her.
I think that's a terrible idea.
I think it's an awesome idea.
I think it's a terrible idea.
That's
Such a guy idea.
Yeah, well, guys have a certain kind of brilliance when it comes to this kind of thing. So go with me.